If you're following us on Twitch, you know that John has this Michigan helmet with his headphones in the ear hole. Evan Jankens, king of the KC, has joined us in studio, big Michigan State fan, and he's got a state helmet on right now.
That's
it looks
right.
great. It's look great. So
Time to go.
We posed the question, why does Michigan State, why do you as a Michigan State fan hate Michigan, and vice versa to Michigan fans, why do you as a Michigan fan hate Michigan State? Evan, why do you hate Michigan?
It all stems from their fans and my friends, to be quite honest, and half my family as well, I'll be honest with you. But it's how I got to take that off. I don't know how Brockers was feeling like the extra padding, by the way. That thing's already heavy. Anyway, it's the being told you suck your whole life just because you're a fan of a team. Like, I don't play for the team. I'm 12 years old. Like, why do I suck? Right? And so now growing up, and, you know, I'm almost 40 now, but I've heard it my entire life.
Right.
So even when State had their little run there in football for 10 years, whatever it was, you still got you suck. What have you done in the past? Look at all the Big Ten titles we have. It was never just
43 of them.
All right. So, but I've also been very sincere when I say I can't talk any crap to somebody like John or somebody who went to the school. You went to the school, so it is what it is.
Right.
Say whatever you want to me, right? I always have a problem with the people that have zero ties other than ABC at noon that talk crap to me. I used to talk a lot of crap. I'm going to be honest, but one day I walked in and I was like, Doug, you know what? I don't care that people don't like my team. And I don't think that they should care that I don't like their team.
Yeah.
So I stopped with it. Now, having said that, I hope that they lose every last game by 100. And, like, Mike Hart, don't like that guy. Going to be honest. Chase Winovich, don't like that guy. Going to be honest. Probably any wide receiver that wore number 1 there. Don't like that guy. Going to be honest, right? And it's all because of the crap that they talk. Like, there's, you guys mentioned it on Wednesday at the Rivalry event. Like Taylor Lewan, like, why are you still talking? Like, first off, you're not playing.
Right.
He just named the three names I said earlier.
We know that teams use that as bulletin board material, right? It does matter. On the 5-Star Zone, Rico Beard has Howard Griffith as his co-host now, and he said, yes, you do listen to that trash talk, and you store it away, and it motivates you, right? Some people use motivation as a different thing. Michael Jordan is a prime example, right?
Yep.
He would find anything to piss him off. Where other players like you are probably wired differently, and the thing that motivates you is putting the pads on, right?
Right, yeah. And I think that the whole, bulletin board material, once the ball is kicked off, I think it has very little influence on the game.
Sure.
I really do.
I mean, there might be a couple kids that are, like, still fuming mad, right? And, and those kids, listen, they're wired differently as they wake up in the morning, right? But I hate that logo on your shirt. Not both of them, actually. I hate them both.
Oh, you don't like the Jordan?
No, I hate that my favorite athlete of all time decided to utter some words, 2 words that I don't like.
Go blue.
And it's just so funny because the people that love it are the same people that hate him against the Pistons.
Right.
And anyway, I digress, right?
But
I hate the stupid helmet.
Right.
I hate the helmet. I'll never be jealous of it, Tom. I don't have headphones on right now, so I can't hear you, but I hate the helmet. It sucks. It looks awful.
Isn't it beautiful?
I think the helmet's great. I do.
Do you think it's so great because they stole it from Ohio State and Michigan State, who wore it both before the University of Michigan?
Whatever. If they wore it first,
Stoney was there when they wore it.
That is true.
He has
And also, we got to leave him out of it because a month from now, he's wearing green and white. So
go Izzo.
Whatever.
100%.
Whatever. I'm a jerk. So whatever.
You are a jerk.
Yes,
I agree with that.
I like the helmet when the Delaware Blue Hens wore it. I like when
they look good in it.
All right, we got some ticket texts here. I hate how Sparties always downplay everything Michigan does. Never any credit whatsoever, and they also underestimate their own chances, so they have some built-in happiness coming their way each season. By far the least exciting fans to watch a game with.
Okay. And isn't that exactly what I just said about Michigan fans?
Yeah.
We are the same. I hate to say it. Spartan fans and Wolverine fans, you're the same. Go look at the Spider-Man meme. You're that. I hate to say it.
Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing about college football is that you have games like this where you have irrational individuals on both sides who, no matter what happens, no matter what happened last year, no matter what happens in the game, they can't look with logic. And that's the beautiful thing about fans.
Right, because when there are logical fans, like I consider myself a logical fan.
As he roots for Michigan State hoops.
Well, I'm talking about whatever. But I don't have the same passion that I have for Michigan football, and you know that. Still, but where your own fan base criticizes you for not being more of a fanboy, basically. It's like, shut the hell up. Here's some more text. I hate Michigan State because so many of their fans have a complex. They're so insecure. They're always worried about what Michigan is saying or doing. They complain constantly about getting respect, and they're obsessed with the media's treatment of Michigan compared to them. Just shut up and play. Stop crying all the time. Even when they were beating Michigan, they complained. That's from Bob in Rochester.
I didn't complain. I gloated. I didn't complain.
You didn't. But
what is there to complain about when you're beating Michigan?
I agree with you, but there's
whether it's COVID or last year or whenever it has been, I didn't complain about it.
Oh, the blue wall. Oh, my
I don't care about them. I just don't read them. I don't know.
You're rational.
Can you imagine if there was COVID and it rained?
Yes.
Oh, man. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, though.
Rico makes me hate Michigan State more than I ever have just because of his being obnoxious. That's from Chris in Louisville. I think Rico paints with a too broad of a brush because there are, I think, rational fans on both sides. But he only goes after the
I love this.
Irrational Michigan.
We got a Twitch comment. Stoney's the dreaded state of Michigan fan.
His house divided is himself.
Yes.
Stoney's divided. I'm divided.
Yeah. I hate MSU for one reason. Valenti. Never did I until I started listening to him spew his hatred for Michigan for 4 hours every day. That's Nick in a brown truck.
But I guarantee you that guy spews hatred for Ohio State or Michigan State or whoever it might be. You know, at least Mike is sincere. He's never wavered on that, right?
Correct.
And if he thinks Michigan's going to, like when he picked them against Ohio State last year, I thought he was high as a kite. But he was right, and he put his bias aside for the job. But there's obviously some things that irritate him about Michigan.
Oh, sure.
Right? I mean,
there's some things that irritate a lot of us about Michigan.